Pitbull Gary Wolfe. Last time you and I were here in Philadelphia, I issued you a challenge to a wrestling match. I came here to make a name for myself in 3PW. And I did, because I beat you clean in that ring. 1, 2, 3. And what did you do? Not only did you bust me wide open, but you hung me over the top of the ring with a chain like a dog. Well, you know what? Tonight, I want you again. And tonight, it's not gonna be a wrestling match. You see, tonight, it's gonna be a fight.
That's right, you don't need to adjust your TV screen or turn your TV off. That's right, you see Rockin' Rebel live coming right from your TV screen, right back here in 3PW. And tonight, Rockin' Rebel faces Jack Victory. And is Jack Victory in for a welcoming committee?
So much fun, Rob. This is gonna be great. What do you think? Oh, look, I have the keys in the car. I'm so excited. Oh, dude. Come on. Relax. I can't. Come on. You know, come on. Come on. Let's go. Do I have everything? I think I do. Let's just go, Striker. You're going to make a fool out of yourself as usual. Let's just go. Rob? No. Rob? No. Rob, what? We're in Philadelphia. Someone's going to jump you. No, it's okay. I'm from New York. Come here. Striker. No, it's good. It's good because look, I'm going to be hot stuff. And you're Ace Eckos. Ace. Dude, I am not wearing this hat. You know, you look great. Come on.
You know what? I'm from CZW. I'm accustomed to a lot better than this. They got me down here at 3PW. The rest are low-key. Who the fuck is low-key? You know what? I hear a lot of things. I hear he's stiff. I hear he's tough. I hear he's crazy. But you know what he ain't? He ain't Ruckus. And tonight, he getting his ass whooped. Hood style.
Listen up, because this is important. The name is Joey Matthews. For the past 8 years, I've been busy making a name for myself, trying to make my name a household name. Traveling up and down the roads, there ain't no place I haven't worked, there ain't nobody I haven't beat. You gotta get one thing straight, and you gotta get it straight, and you gotta get it in your head. Nobody, but nobody, man, woman, child, win, lose, or draw, steps in the ring and goes toe-to-toe with me and keeps me from making a name for myself. And the name is Joey Matthews.
Known for bringing you the hottest young talent in the business. CJ O'Doyle, just the latest piece of talent who has shown up here in this promotion and set the world afire with some impressive performances.
Yeah, don't take Rob Eckos for granted here. I mean, he is one of the younger competitors, but he is a 3PW veteran.
Yeah, relatively speaking, he is. Waist-lock takedown, counter by CJ O'Doyle, wrenching in that hammerlock, back to a vertical base, waist-lock, and now a takedown by CJ O'Doyle, showing his mat skills.
And there's Rob Eckos grabbing the ropes for dear life on that.
And Mike, it's been a long time since we've seen Rob Eckos in a one-on-one situation without any help at ringside. Shove from Eckos, who retains his arrogance that he's had for months here. And now the pace will quicken. Reversal by CJ O'Doyle, hip lock attempt, reversed into a backslide by Eckos, only a 1.5 count. Blow to the midsection, snapmare by Rob Eckos, gets a quick 1 count. And now a takedown by O'Doyle. And a standoff, CJ O'Doyle ready for everything that Rob Eckos could throw at him.
Man, I haven't seen Rob Eckos work this hard. I mean, he's usually relying on his partners.
Knife edge chop out of nowhere. Eckos just punking out CJ O'Doyle, and retribution from O'Doyle. He's not going to take any of that, no matter how new he is to this promotion. Back elbow sends Eckos down to the mat. Off the ropes again. Big back body drop by CJ O'Doyle. And he's signaling for that big clothesline. He may be looking to finish it early. Oh!
Alpine line by Rob Eckos. That variation on the Russian leg sweep.
Eckos had that big clothesline scouted. That could have been a knockout blow only a couple of minutes into the match. Only a 2 count for Eckos, but he is firmly in control. Just pounding away on the back of CJ O'Doyle.
Eckos really going to work here.
Oh! And all the weight and force and momentum of O'Doyle's weight and Eckos' strength sending him into those turnbuckles. And now Eckos with some words for the fans. They don't like him too much, Mike.
Well, I did see at least one fan out there with a Rob Eckos sign, but I don't know how much Eckos paid him for that.
A running shoulder into the midsection, nowhere for O'Doyle to go. More of the same, perhaps. Nobody at home. Quick roll-up from CJ O'Doyle. Only a 2. And a back elbow. Eckos almost leaving his feet there. Another 2 count for Rob Eckos, and I think he's starting to get a bit frustrated.
I mean, he definitely would get a little bit frustrated. I mean, O'Doyle here has great heart, great intensity for a youngster. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
He's got a tremendous heart. We've seen that before here in this 3PW ring. And it's amazing to see his skills grow. But his heart is A+ material right from the get-go. Big body slam. And Eckos looks like he's going to the top.
To the top rope for Rob. Could this be his 450 splash that he's been telling us about?
Eckos up to the top. O'Doyle's going to have to find a way to get out of the way, and he does. No water in the pool for Rob Eckos.
Shades of Jimmy Snuka, whose partner's going to be wrestling tonight.
And you can't help but love an underdog. A scrappy youngster like CJ O'Doyle. He's back to his feet. Rights for Rob Eckos. Reversal by Eckos. And look at CJ O'Doyle. Reverse DDT. That could do it. No, only a 2.
Wow. Eckos showing some intensity and heart there.
Oh. Big knife edge. The crowd responds. Eckos up and over. CJ O'Doyle catches him on his shoulder. Plants him center ring. Taking a bit too much time. He might have done well to go for the pin there. Oh!
O'Doyle calling for it. I believe he's calling for another moonsault.
Well, we know he's been training. He surely hasn't been hitting the beach, but he's up to the top rope. CJ O'Doyle will fly. Nobody home for the big CJ jam. The leg drop finds no one.
Eckos waiting for him, calling for him to get up. O'Doyle's got to watch out.
Just measured him here. Super kick, flush to the jaw. 1, 2, and no!
Eckos frustrated here. Just calling for another one.
I thought for sure that was a knockout blow. And look at him just stalking. Just stalking his prey, just laying in wait. CJ O'Doyle is a sitting duck right now, struggling to get to his feet. But does he have any idea? Oh, he does.
Oh! There's the big clothesline rodeo. That's got to be it.
That's a... Oh!
Wow.
Eckos somehow finding the way to get out of that. I thought CJ O'Doyle knocked his head off with that monstrous clothesline.
Eckos just ambushes him. What do we got here?
We're up on the second rope. What the? Russian. Oh!
Second rope Alpine line. This has got to do it.
And that's it.
Eckos pulls off a victory from this.
The Alpine line, the Russian leg sweep clothesline combo, taking him down all the way from up on the second turnbuckle. We got ourselves a winner as Rob Eckos, without any help at ringside, manages to get himself a victory.
32 seconds. Your winner, Rob
Rebel and Victory, both veterans of this Philadelphia wrestling scene, of the wrestling world in general. They've been all over the lands and back. But they have something else in common too, Mike. They're both amazingly, extremely obnoxious.
Yeah, obnoxious and, well, actually, I hate to say about Rebel, but they're both very, very dangerous.
Oh, absolutely. They know every trick in the book. They come from the old school. Jack Victory, on occasion, calling himself the Lord of the old school, and we know that Rebel has been around for years and years and years.
We just can't get rid of him.
We await the opening bell in this match between two hardcore regulars on an event that really represents the hardcore wrestling movement, the history of the hardcore wrestling here in Philadelphia, here in Viking Hall. We've got the past, the present, and the future all meeting right here today under one roof.
And you have the past and the present here today. Actually, the future too, when you have Matt Striker versus Jimmy Snuka.
That's right. That's another match that's certainly going to represent a generational clash. And things starting off slow here. Another collar and elbow. Intense. And Rebel muscles Jack Victory into the corner. And another clean break, surprisingly.
Well, these guys are both, wily veterans. I mean, he's obviously has something in mind, for later. He's just getting Victory's guard down here.
I don't know.
Well, now they're getting into it.
And here we go, Jack Victory with the right hands. Rebel firing back. And now these guys are in a hockey-like brawl right now. I'm waiting for Rebel to pull that jersey up over Victory's head. And then, hey!
What's that?
Now that's a, Jim Molyneux has just earned himself a future 3PW championship match, perhaps. Who's gonna count it? Unbelievable, even our referees are tougher than the average guy. Jim Molyneux taking down Rockin' Rebel and Jack Victory.
Yeah, ever since Ravens got here, everybody's been getting a little bit tougher here.
Elbow, nobody home for Jack Victory. And look at Rockin' Rebel trying to steal one, but Jim Molyneux, he's on point here, man. He's ready for anything, mentally or physically. And Rebel again with his feet on the rope.
I don't think Rebel's going to be mouthing off to Molyneux anytime soon either. Oh, he spoke too soon. Didn't he know what happened last time?
Oh. And now Victory with his feet on the ropes, and he gets the 3 count.
Jack Victory pulls out the victory.
Your problem is, you saw my feet on the ropes, but you didn't see his feet on the ropes. You suck in his dick.
Hey now.
That's a bit of a stretch, but and the Rebel again, right hand, and now Jack Victory and Rebel joining forces.
What could this be? They're just decimating poor Jim Molyneux.
Oh, come on now. He's just doing his job.
And they're strutting.
Oh, that's great. I hope they're real proud of themselves. Another victory. He knows he's fighting for survival, Mike.
Oh, definitely. He knows. Gary Wolfe busted him open last event. He hit him with that chain over the top rope. Damian Adams is out for revenge here tonight, and I don't think he's going to let Gary Wolfe have a chance to get anything on him.
Well, he knows just how angry the pit bull is, and he knows that he can't give him a second to breathe. Adams has to keep up on the attack, and look at him fire up this 3PW crowd.
Hard
Damian Adams severely outsized, but he is really going toe-to-toe here, and a clothesline out of the corner from Wolfe. That's all he needed was that 1 second. The tables are now turned, and now the Pitbull has a chance to show Damian Adams just how bitter, just how angry he is following their first contest.
This rabid Pitbull has now smelled blood. He definitely wants to teach Damian Adams a lesson. Hard suplex there.
Definitely did that one with gusto, trying to drill him into the mat seemingly, looking for a 2. He was really going for that pin though. He is not looking to drag out this punishment too much. Gary Wolfe is focused. He wants a victory, and you gotta wonder, maybe he's got a little bit of self-doubt creeping in now. It's been a long time since he's gotten himself a big win. Wolfe all the way to the outside, over the top rope. Damian Adams using his quickness, and where is Damian Adams going? Mikey's up to the top. He's all the way down to the floor.
Oh my God. Damian Adams just throwing caution to the wind there.
Putting his body on the line. And another big right hand. Damian Adams taking it to the former champ, taking it to the Pitbull. And he's got to stay on him here, Mike. He can't give an inch.
No, he can't let Gary Wolfe find that opening to eventually dish out more punishment. I think.
Oh, nobody home. Damian Adams took a chance, and he paid for it. Well, what does Gary Wolfe have here? He's up on his shoulders. Back suplex.
Hard back suplex.
And Wolfe slow to make the cover now. He's drawn with the fence. This guy has gone absolutely nuts. I mean, he was our most dominant 3PW champion ever at the time he held that title. He was focused. He was very dominant. And yeah, big power bomb.
He's calling for another power bomb? Come on, Damian Adams has had enough here. This is inhumane. Someone's got to stop this.
He wants to put the pain on Adams, and there it is, a second one, right center ring, 2, and Damian Adams kicks out.
Come on. Like I said, this is a deep-seated grudge right here. He definitely just wants to pick up another victory.
Up on his shoulders, torture rack position. He could be looking for a reverse DVD, a Death Valley drive, or a fall-away slam, perhaps. Oh! Burning hammer right on his head. And that's it.
That's it for Damian Adams.
On the match, 3 minutes, 48 seconds, your winner, the Pitbull, Gary Wolfe.
Damian Adams, you got in the ring with me the second time. What happened? What happened when you got inside that 4-corner circle? The circle of death, my yard. I whooped you good, okay? To earn my respect, you gotta feel my pain, and then you'll know my respect. Because I am also, not only have I been a great champion, not only in this company, but other companies, I'm 2-time 3PW heavyweight champion. You should be happy to God that you survived that match against me. I've been in the ring with Sabus, with Ravens, with Sandmans. You name them, New Jacks. I've been in the ring with all of them. I'll give you credit, boy. You got the guts, but you ain't got the nuts. Ha ha!
For those of you who weren't here last time, get out of the ring. Get out of the ring.
toes. They're right there. Just touch them.
Look at Talia. You know she doesn't want to do this. You know she's humiliated. Todd Gordon taking advantage of the fact that she needs the money.
You wearing bloomer underwear? I told you only wear bloomers when we're playing a little schoolgirl at home. Take the underwear off. Take them off.
Take them off. Do as he says.
Do it. But that brother of yours who said goodbye to operation. Do it.
I don't know, Mike. She doesn't even look like she wants to be here at all. There's something just a bit depressing about this.
Okay? I'll teach you all of that. Let me something to change it to later. Okay, now, stand when you touch your toe. Touch your toe.
Touch your toes.
Give your mom. Mommy. Touch your toe.
Oh, come on.
Much better. Oh, this side is dying to see what they can saw.
I haven't seen what they saw.
You have those magazines.
This is the horny section over here. Show the horny section stuff.
Oh, that's the horny section?
Anybody horny in this section?
Over here! Over here!
Will you put the dollar bills away?
Touch your toe.
Oh.
And then there was one. And I
A picture's worth 1,000 words, ladies and gentlemen. There's not much we can really say about this.
I'm actually starting to feel bad for her being degraded. Because I'm not doing it.
Well, I bring out the girls. My sugar doll, Jasmin St. Clair.
And we're about ready for action, bra and panties action.
We're ready to start this match. We're ready to start this match. Okay.
Todd Gordon gonna lay down some rules here?
What are you doing?
Something has to get laid down.
3PW style. That means you start out the match in your bra and panties.
That's right, none of that cheap ripping the clothes off at the end of the match stuff. We give the people what they want to see from the opening bell on.
I guess we're Jasmin's starting it off.
Take it off. You're welcome. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Get back in.
Where's Jasmin going?
Oh, and Jasmin enlisting some help. What do you think, this is her first time?
You guys like me now, aren't you? Go on, you go see some TV.
George with the first one on.
And there goes that.
Let's go. Very nice.
You all right, Mike? Mike, will you put both of your hands on the table, please?
Oh my God. I know the sugar daddies will be happy no matter what happens now.
Wow.
Talk about a guy who can't lose. Okay, ring the bell.
And there's the bell. I'm not sure exactly what the rules are of this match. What's legal and what's illegal. I have a feeling the rules against hair pulling will be somewhat relaxed. And there we go. Collar and elbow. Well, they're down on the mat.
It's already a cat fight. I can't believe this. You got to work up to that.
Gorgeous George on top. Nice leverage up. No, Jasmin with the counter. George back again on top.
This is better than the UFC.
And these fans are excited to see this. Jasmin on the attack, looking for a spanking. And it looks like we have live play-by-play along with ours by the sugar daddy in the ring. He's still got the mic. Now whispering something into the ear of George. Isn't he supposed to be impartial in this situation?
I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to do. I hope it has something to do with bras and panties ending up on the arena floor.
Okay. And now Gordon having words with Jasmin. What is going on here? We're supposed to be seeing a match. We're supposed to be seeing a 3PW bra and panties match. Instead, we have a standoff. Gordon has stopped the proceedings. And there they go again. Whoa! Big time lip lock. I'm not sure who's getting the better of that one.
Whoa!
Is this like a submission hold, or dude?
I already think Talia's already in submission. Wait, is he calling him a chair?
I guess there's a thin line between love and war.
Punishment time.
Assume the position.
Wait a second.
Stand right here, in this line, stay right here, and assume the position.
You gotta be kidding me now. They're ganging up. They're all gonna boss this poor Talia around there.
I can't believe
A double team spanking.
I don't know whether the chair think this is a travesty of justice.
This is beyond being a turn on. This is just kind of disgusting and demeaning. And
well, I guess if that's what you like.
Was a tremendous match.
Tell me how great I am. I know how great I am. Fact of the matter is, I've been consistently the best performer you people have ever seen.
And he'll tell you all about it.
It's Joey Matthews on the mic, and Joey Matthews has got a problem.
He always has a problem.
Joey Matthews is in Philadelphia, and Joey Matthews is at 3PW. He's here to fight. And if Low-Key is here, Low-Key is fighting Joey Matthews because Low-Key, you pulled a fluke out of your ass when you beat me. I don't care what your card says. Joey Matthews is fighting Low-Key tonight. I went ahead and entered myself into a match
Joey Matthews taking matters into his own hands now. He thinks he's a big tough guy because, I mean, he did stand toe-to-toe with Low-Key last time, but let's not forget that Low-Key won that match.
I mean, well, yeah, he did win, but Joey Matthews definitely stood his own against him.
212 1/4 pounds. Representing Ohio Valley Wrestling in Louisville, Kentucky, is from the great Commonwealth of Virginia, introducing Joey Matthews.
Talk about people being violent and dangerous here in 3PW. Low-Key might possibly be the most violent and the most dangerous man here in 3PW.
And talk about a change of heart. The man who was just so eager to get into the face of Low-Key a minute ago, talking about Joey Matthews now on the outside, trying to waste a little bit of time. Now it looks like he doesn't want any part of getting into the action. And I believe this may be the first time that Ruckus and Low-Key have ever been in the same ring. And this should be an interesting mesh of styles. Low-Key, intense collar and elbow, immediately pushing Ruckus into the corner.
And Joey Matthews is still on the outside, conserving that energy. That's pretty smart from the veteran Joey Matthews.
Joey Matthews, one of the more intelligent competitors that you'll see in that wrestling ring. Attempted go behind, Low-Key finally gets it, brings Ruckus down. He sits out, spins around to the top, and now Low-Key countering. He's got that arm, he's up on top now. Body scissors, looking for some blows to the prone back of the head. He's trying to get him in. Ruckus trying to move around, and now a cross arm bar. Ruckus not reaching for the ropes. He's trying to find a way to counter it himself. Ruckus not known for his mat techniques. He's more of a high flyer, but he's going to see if he can pull something out here. And there he is, into a side headlock. Nicely done.
That's definitely true. Low-Key has taken Ruckus out of his element. He's not keeping this a quick-paced match in a high-flying sense, but he's definitely teaching him how to wrestle here.
And back down to the mat with the side headlock. Ruckus in firm control, and Low-Key's shoulders are perilously close to both being on the mat. Referee in there real close to make sure it's not a pin attempt. Ruckus, a regular in Combat Zone Wrestling here in Philadelphia as well, and lots of CZW as well as our usual huge 3PW crowd here today for our big interpromotional main event that we'll be seeing later on. And top wrist lock. Ruckus using leverage of his own leg pivot point to take Low-Key down, and Low-Key in midair with a kick to the calf region to break that one up.
Joey Matthews still has not set foot in the ring since this match has started.
Ruckus a little bit frustrated. It's got to be very frustrating when you're dealing with a guy like Low-Key who can hit you with a kick from seemingly any position, even in midair. And now another deep waist lock from behind. Low-Key grabs control of the left arm now. He's got that wrist. Pressure point on the wrist, yanking that hand to the side the way it's not supposed to go, and now into an arm wringer. Has Ruckus down and a straight kick to the pectoral.
Oh!
And Ruckus has no defense from that position. He needs to get back to his vertical base and get some distance here. Kip up by Ruckus. And now he has control. Rolled through by Low-Key. Rolled through again, and a kick from an upside down position.
Wow. This guy just amazes me every time he's out here.
And Ruckus needs to find a way to contain those legs, contain those feet. That's really the only way that you can combat that kick from anywhere mentality of Low-Key. Both guys slow to lock up again, and straight kicks now. Knife edge chop and pulling back the shirt. Oh man! That's bare skin on skin. Looking for the ride, power drive, elbow. Going for the pin, and Ruckus gets a shoulder up, kicks out of that situation.
Wow, this guy is intense. This guy is mean. He just doesn't care about people.
And lest you forget, or if you've just tuned into this midway through, this is in fact not a one-on-one contest. This is a three-way. Joey Matthews is around ringside somewhere, blatantly ignoring and avoiding all action. Low key into the corner, he's backdropped over to the apron, and he's got that dragon clutch draped over the top rope. The referee is going to put the count on. He's got till a count of 5 to break it, and he does so. And Ruckus now kick to the midsection. Wow, backflip drop kick to the pectoral and fist. And that cartwheel, I believe that's the razzle-dazzle from Ruckus.
That's it.
Standing moonsault. Maybe that was the razzle-dazzle. He's definitely razzling and dazzling us here.
He's got me tongue-tied too, Jerry. I mean, this guy is just amazing in just some of the offensive maneuvers he has.
If you haven't seen Ruckus live, it certainly is a sight to behold. I encourage you to come out to a 3PW show where you'll see Ruckus in all his high-flying glory. Nice vertical suplex. Good power by Ruckus. He has low-key reeling.
Well, Joey Matthews has made some progress here. He is closer to the ring now. He's standing up at least.
And low-key, I'm not sure he knew what he was in for when he signed on to take on Ruckus in this match as part of this three-way savant kick, as he called low-key coming back from that corner. Only a 2 count, but low-key is slow to move at all. Oh, kick from the horizontal position on the mat. Didn't get the full effect though. Ruckus right back with a kick of his own. Forearm to the jaw. And now an elbow. Low-key catching himself. Double Mongolian chop. Off the second rope. Springboard kick. Ruckus out of the way. He's back and rolling through, twisting, turning in midair, connecting with that foot. Ruckus may have as many ways to connect with a kick as low-key does.
Ruckus up to the top.
Backflip, moonsault, landing on his feet, getting caught with that double boot to the jaw. Low-key saw it coming. Title crush. And low-key connecting. He's signaling for the key crusher. He's got him set the ring. He's up, he's down, set the ring. And just like that, low-key has eliminated Ruckus.
Low-key, it's time.
And now Joey Matthews gets in.
Oh, and here we go. Low-key ready for him. Joey Matthews picking his spot, waiting until low-key was weakened. But he has plenty left in the tank, as you can see, and now low-key taking Joey Matthews from pillar to post. And there's Joey Matthews firing back, but low-key again on the attack. And just like last time, Joey Matthews frustrated.
Paintbrushing him.
Just ramming low-key to the corner, and again low-key out of the way, and again low-key right back with those chops. Joey Matthews cannot win in the war of the chops.
You got to remember, Joey Matthews is the fresh man here. He didn't have to wrestle against Ruckus.
And low-key sent right into the steel. He hurt that shoulder. That may hurt his ability to hit that key crusher if the situation calls for it. Joey Matthews with a 2 count, and you gotta believe he's gonna go right to work on that injured shoulder. Northern Lights, he's holding on. Nicely done by Matthews, cradling that leg, but low-key still able to find a way out.
Joey Matthews drawing with the fans, not paying attention to low-key. That's a wrong thing to do with the low-key.
Right hand to the jaw. The "You Still Suck" chant coming out from this 3PW crowd. They're certainly not shy about showing their feelings to Joey Matthews, nor should they be. He sure as hell doesn't watch his mouth around them. Snapmare, and again going for the pin. Low-key with his powerful kick out that time.
There's definitely no love lost between Joey Matthews and the city of Philadelphia. Does he usually call Philadelphia the homosexual capital of the world?
He has said that on more than one occasion. Then again, when you think about his relationship with his minions, maybe you have to wonder about the, well, whatever, don't ask, don't tell. Fist drop, going for the pin, that's a 2, and Low-key again, getting his right shoulder up. And more pain pressure now, just humiliating Low-key, and there's retribution. Low-key right back. And, oh, man. You could knock out an eardrum with a slap like that. And now Matthews begging off again. I think he's realized that he's just woken up a sleeping giant. And slow, methodical offense from Low-key. And that gives Joey Matthews the opportunity to come right back.
Working on that arm.
He always goes right back to that injured shoulder, and you can't argue with that strategy. Side backbreaker by Joey Matthews. Again, very slow and methodical, taking time to let these Philadelphia fans know exactly what he's doing to one of their favorites. And now a basic chin lock, driving that knee into the spine of Low-key. That's going to cause some pain up and down that back and the neck area as well.
I mean, Joey Matthews has definitely slowed down the pace of this match. Do you think that Low-key can handle another half-hour marathon with Joey Matthews, just like last time after a hard-fought victory against Ruckus?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you got to think that Matthews knew that this could be his shot. This could be his opportunity to get that big win back from Low-key. It's his opportunity to show that he can put Low-key's shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. And now Joey Matthews soaking in the booze, basically. They just don't like him.
I wonder why not.
Only a 2 after that beautiful back suplex, and right back to that chin lock. Now from a standing position, twisting the head of Low-key. And the way he's pivoting that body, that's going to be felt in that injured shoulder area as well. And now a big right hand, closed fist, right to the head and neck area. And there's Low-key catching Joey Matthews with the chop. He's not done yet. There he goes again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And Joey Matthews certainly doesn't feel the pain like this. An OVW running forearm from Low-key. He's on the move. Oh, man. Springboard kick, Matthews out of the way. Big clothesline. Low-key ducks again off the ropes. Catching Joey Matthews right in the forehead.
That's got to be it.
Oh, and again, that toughness, that surprising toughness from Joey Matthews, showing us what he's got, showing us guts that we thought he never had, but he is in big time trouble as Low-key continues to lay in those chops.
Oh, man. Vicious chops, vicious forearms.
Low-key just looking to rough up Joey Matthews. This thing has gotten totally personal, and Joey Matthews catching Low-key with that forearm. Low-key running at full speed. Oh! And we saw this last time. Joey Matthews with those knees from the upside down position, and again over the top looking for the dragon clutch. Matthews out of the way, drop kicking Low-key all the way down to the cement, down to the steel.
Low-key almost had him right where he wanted him.
That was tremendous presence of mind from Joey Matthews, feeling himself getting locked into that dragon clutch and able to counter with that drop kick. That may be the beginning of the end. That could be a significant turning point in this match. And they're going toe-to-toe on the outside. Whoa. And these two are going to feel this match for a long, long time to come. Every time they wake up in the morning and they have trouble getting out of bed, when they have trouble breathing with their chest being so sore and low-key.
Joey Matthews just ate part of the ring post there.
Talk about a turning point. That could be the beginning of the end for the new school. Joey Matthews low-key on the top. Thinking better of it, down to the mat and catching a charging Matthews. Into the corner. Drop toe hold by Joey Matthews. Low-key's head meeting the second turnbuckle.
Joey Matthews going for that. Oh! Drop kick to the side of the head.
Landing with both feet. Now Matthews on the top turnbuckle. He could be going for that hard clothesline. He gets it. Flush again to the jaw. Will that be a knockout blow? We got a 1, we got a 2, and that's it. And once again, these two showing us why, like it or not, both Low-Key and Joey Matthews are among the top athletes in the wrestling business. And here in 3PW, Joey Matthews trying to look like he was going for his own dragon clutch.
And that was definitely a mistake. Low-key quick with those legs. I mean, he's been working on.
Whoa! Whoa! A cowboy kick all the way to the corner, full tilt.
Low-key setting up.
He could be going for up. He's up, cartwheel, title crush. And he landed it. That's one of his signature moves from Low-Key. That usually sets up the key crusher. He's looking for it. Will he be able to get him up with that shoulder?
Nope. Sends him over. Could this be? No!
Oh!
It's a Dragon Lock standing!
Low-Key floating over, upside down, and onto the back of Matthews. Matthews breaking that up, ramming Low-Key into the corner. What balance from Low-Key. These guys going counter for counter. He's got the quick roll-up, and Low-Key again kicking out. This is unbelievable. It's quite obvious that, well, we got a roll-up. 1, 2, and again only a 2 count. These guys have each other well scouted as opposed to last time when it was a spontaneous matchup. This time these guys have been preparing for each other for their inevitable rematch.
Pressure.
He's up. Nope, he couldn't support the weight. The shoulder is in too much pain. He can't support it. Low-Key with the small package. He's got the ropes. He's got the 3 count. Joey Matthews gets the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, total time in the event, 18 minutes, 58 seconds. Your winner, Joey Matthews.
Like the others, Mike Kruel is not a brawler like the other 3. He is definitely a mat wrestler. He loves to get down and dirty on the mat. He loves to make people submit and hear them cry.
And we'll see if opposites can be successful as a team here. First time out for Kruel and Mack as a duo, and it's going to be Blue Meanie and Mike Kruel starting off. Mike Kruel, we've seen him on numerous occasions here in 3PW in the singles ranks with tremendous performances, but minimal success at actually getting victories. Maybe he sees this as a better avenue for him to have success here in Propane Pro. Single leg takedown by Mike Kruel. Blue Meanie on his back. And look at Kruel just spin him around. At that, in that type of position, Kruel can pretty much do anything that he wants with his opponent, especially a guy like Meanie, who's more of a in-your-face brawler.
Yeah, Mike Kruel is the smaller of these people. He is actually the quickest guy in the ring here tonight, including the referee.
Well, we already saw this evening, Jim Molyneux is pretty tough, but quickness is not really his forte. You're right. Waistlock, nice takedown, and Kruel zeroing in on that left arm as he is known to do so often. Head scissors by Meanie, and again reversed into a side headlock, reversed into a hammerlock by Blue Meanie, pulling out the dusty old man techniques that we very rarely see from him. Boot to the midsection, snapmare while still holding on to the arm, and look at Kruel go to work, sort of a, what do you call that, like a semi-stump puller type?
Definitely is effective.
Oh, Mike Kruel mocking the Meanie. Maybe a little jealousy because Meanie has all kinds of charisma and Mike Kruel has, well, not much. These fans certainly haven't taken to him here in 3PW the way that they've taken to the Blue Meanie.
Well, yeah, Blue Meanie and Roadkill definitely have their roots set deeply here in Philadelphia. I mean, Pepperland and, you know, Amish country, wherever Roadkill's from, they're far away from Philadelphia, but hey,
nice throw cradle, gets a near fall.
They made their name here in Philadelphia.
There he goes again, another quick roll up by the Meanie. Surprising quickness. Drop toe hold from the Blue Meanie. Mike Kruel was totally caught running in. And here comes Roadkill. And you can talk about the biggest superstars ever in the history of wrestling. I defy you to find a guy who makes everyone rise to their feet as one, the way that the Amish Angry Warrior does, and a big, hard tackle. Roadkill winding up on that left arm of Kruel, and a simple eye poke by Kruel. Here comes the big man on his squad, no pun intended, Monsta Mack. And here we go, the battle of the big men. We saw this at our last event. And looks like Roadkill was going to give us a free show there.
Put your singles away, Jerry.
We got a standoff. I think Roadkill was making fun of Monsta Mack's weight problem. I don't really think it's a problem at all. There's a lot of muscle for both of these guys under that exterior big power slam. What a display by Monsta Mack.
Wow. Never seen Roadkill manhandled like that.
And now it's Monsta Mack's turn to mock Roadkill. He's got that hat. And Roadkill not liking that one bit. Double fists to both sides of the head of Monsta Mack now. And there goes Kruel as well. Why not?
One for Kruel.
And Roadkill continuing the assault. Monsta Mack sent all the way down to the mat. And here comes the Meanie. Perhaps some double teamwork. What do we have? Side slam position combined with the leg drop. Nice work by the Meanie and Roadkill team. Only a 2.
Sort of a modified demolition decapitation there.
And there was a lot of power and weight behind that leg drop and the side slam. I think that may have been a blind tag by Monsta Mack. Either way, Kruel with the knee from behind. And Monsta Mack with a monstrous, again, pardon the pun, belly-to-belly slam, a suplex. And now here comes Kruel. Wrenching in with the chin lock from behind. Meanie all the way down on his stomach. Face first.
Kruel making him wrestle. And, you know, Kruel is just not a name, I guess. This man is definitely heartless. Definitely wants to hurt the Blue Meanie here.
And look at him just driving those shoulders right into the small of the back. And nice power by Mike Kruel. Picking up Blue Meanie. Kruel, being in pretty much the best physical condition of his career, is still a big, big man. But not nearly as big as Monsta Mack, who's now working him over. Another right hand. Oh, a big time chop from Monsta Mack.
Big chop. Formerly one half of the hardest hitting tag team in wrestling.
And you might argue he was the hardest hitting half of that hardest hitting tag team. He hits really hard, in other words. And there's Mike Kruel from behind. The referee's back his turn, trying to get Roadkill out of the ring.
The referee has to, keep Roadkill under control. Roadkill has to keep his anger under control.
Double whip, drop toe hold by Mike Kruel. Here comes Monsta Mack. Shining Wizard from the 300+ pound Monsta Mack. And it only gets a 2, but I don't think I've ever seen a Shining Wizard from a man that big.
That was more than a Shining Wizard. That was like 3 Shining Wizards right there.
Again, working on the small to back. Kruel with tremendous focus, always singling out one area of the body and sticking with it. That's a big time back suplex that again only gets a 2, but Meanie is in desperate need of a tag. He needs to get the fresh man in there.
Monsta Mack back in the ring now. Hard kicks to the midsection.
Right hands by Monsta Mack. Meanie on his feet, sent off the ropes. And a sleeper applied by Monsta Mack. Meanie looking to break it. Short elbows to the ribcage area. And Meanie with a sleeper of his own. Meanie's got the sleeper applied. Monsta Mack is now in big trouble. Oh! And a collision of the minds. Meanie, oh, and a collision of, heads. Again.
Yep.
To an extent. And Meanie, he's close to the tag. He's close. Can he get over there?
He made the tag, but the ref didn't see it. Kruel had him in the ring.
The referee distracted by the shooter. Tremendous strategy by Kruel and Monsta Mack.
We saw the tag.
Kruel coming in at just the right time, and Meanie, unfortunately for him, is still the legal man for his team, and his chances of getting over to that corner are decreasing as every second passes here. Kruel taking some time, and that was a second too long. Bulldog from the blue Meanie.
He's got to make the tag now. Definitely has to get to Roadkill. Roadkill firing up the crowd here.
These fans coming alive. They want to see Roadkill in the ring. They want to see the tag. We got it. Oh, Roadkill leaving his feet for a big clothesline. There's a second. Up on his shoulders. Monsta Mack, barn burner, face first. And here comes Kruel. Back on the clothesline. Side slam from Roadkill. He's taking them all on by himself. And Roadkill is on fire. Headbutt for Monsta Mack. And there's a collision between new partners.
Do-si-do.
Oh!
And one from the Meanie.
Oh! Roadkill and the Meanie just totally cleaning house. Shooters out of the ring.
Monsta Mack, he has a chair.
Monsta Mack, he's got evil intentions there. The referee catching him with that one. And Roadkill now once again taking on the monster. Scrap Buster Slam.
That's gotta be it. Roadkill falling to the top. What's he doing?
He pointed to his head. He signaled that he has some sort of an idea. He's got the chain. Roadkill's got a chain from his boot. Remember, it was Monsta Mack using that chain at our last event to get the upset victory over Roadkill. Roadkill now with a chain of his own, and the referee trying to get it out of his hands.
What? He has a sock!
second.
Could this be? Amish Mandible Claw! Amish Mandible Claw!
And
that's it.
You gotta believe Monsta Mack was not prepared for that. And I don't think Jim Molyneux was prepared for the stench of that either. But Monsta Mack now with the chair. Roadkill, you better turn around. You better turn around.
Oh! That has gotta be it.
The referee didn't see the chair blow. There's nothing he can do about it. And Monsta Mack with a 3 count again on Roadkill.
Time of the match. 11 minutes, 24 seconds. Your winner, the team of Kruel and Monsta Mack.
This is what I've been waiting for. Wait a second.
What the? No way!
No, this can't be. Oh, come on. Matt Striker.
Hot Rod Striker? Unbelievable, you know, Striker for months here in 3PW, mocking wrestling's past, finally going too far by mocking the Superfly Jimmy Snuka with perhaps the worst impersonation ever.
Introducing from the Bill.
And now look at him.
Glasgow, Scotland.
Introducing from Glasgow, Manhattan. Weighing tonight at 200 Great Unknown. Introducing Hot Stuff, Matt Striker.
First of all, he's not Irish at all, so he's not wearing a kilt. He's wearing a skirt, so if anything, maybe he's from the village.
I can't believe this guy.
What?
That's right, you're a thief. The same way you and Terry Bam Bam Gordy got arrested and stole the Georgia tag titles from Tommy Rich and Peggy Biasi back in 1981. That was like 2 years ago. It's the same way you took all your thunder from good old Hot Stuff. Ain't that right, huh? Now, Mr. Gilberto Roman, Dick Worley, Tommy Young, Bronco Lubitsch, whoever you are, come here. And you, Joe McHugh, Cal Rudman, Gordon Soley, come on over here.
Gordon Soley?
I know you're really used to holding things this shape. Hold on. Now, Mr. Referee, Mr. James Beard, I'm going to teach you how to count. Because you're, excuse me, up here, okay? Can't wrestling. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to count. You're going to count it out. First, one coconut.
Oh, please.
Has he been hit in the head with a coconut?
One is go coconuts. And look, I'm shouting coconuts. Oh yeah, the same
He's
way
cuckoo for coconuts.
some young lady out there and shovel her coconuts too. Oh yeah, come on, that's right. So control, count out a Superfly, brother, because I'm stuck. Oh yeah, he said so.
And I thought the real Roddy Piper didn't make any sense these days.
Maybe this man will knock some sense into Matt Striker. I believe he wants to be known as Hot Rod Striker for tonight.
In perhaps the only non-self-serving action thus far by our new 3PW Commissioner Raven, Superfly Jimmy Snuka is in Viking Hall to teach this guy a lesson.
From the Fiji Islands, weighing tonight at 251 pounds, Superfly
talk about a guy who's made history over decades of action. It was October 1983 that Jimmy Snuka leapt off of the top of a steel cage in Madison Square Garden, making history. It was right here in this very arena, April 25th, 1992, that Jimmy Snuka won the title that would become the ECW Heavyweight Championship. He was the first ever champ here in Viking Hall, and here he is in 2003.
Listen to the people, Jerry. Listen to the people.
That's all the proof you need about his legendary status. And Hot Stuff Matt Striker has the gall. Hot Rod, excuse me, has the gall to come out here and imitate Snuka's worst enemy of his entire career.
No, that's not going to work, Sprott.
No, you don't go to the head of Snuka. You would think Striker would know that, watching all those old tapes. Big clothesline by Striker, and this is certainly a generational clash here. Can Snuka finally be the one to shut Striker up?
I just can't believe Striker here tonight. Totally, it's like he became Hot Rod Roddy Piper.
Now Striker just choking Snuka on the ropes.
Back rake.
And I got to admit, Mike, this is sort of a mixed reaction from the crowd. Some of them seem pretty appreciative of the antics of Hot Rod. Striker, headbutt from Snuka. Greatness never dies, and Jimmy Snuka is showing it right here. Big headbutt from the man from the Fiji Islands.
Here we go. Big body slam. No, backbreaker. This can be one thing.
Can we see it already?
A Philadelphia Superfly leap.
Here's the guy who made the big splash off the top rope famous. He's a revolutionary in this business, but nobody does it quite like Superfly. Jimmy Snuka, he's up to the top, and he's down. We got a 1, we got a 2, we got a 3. Jimmy Superfly Snuka has done it.
Wait a second. The Rabbit Pitbull's in there.
Gary Wolfe still in the building.
Attacking a true legend in the sport, Jimmy Snuka.
What the hell is the Pitbull doing?
What is he doing? This guy.
They're certainly losing respect for him. I know I sure am.
I've lost all. First he decimates Damian Adams, completely destroys him, and now he lays out a legend in Jimmy Snuka. What won't this guy do?
This guy, there's nothing he won't do. He's just so bitter. He's mad at everything. He's mad at these fans for disrespecting him, and the madder he gets, the more they hate him. Jimmy Snuka is back on his feet. You can't keep a legend down. But what have we just seen? We saw the end of a match, but we might have just seen the beginning of a war. Should be just an amazing contest between two competitors who have faced each other at earlier points in their career, but are both at the top of their game unquestionably right here, right now. This is the moment, this is the time in front of the capacity crowd here at Viking Hall. Who will be the better man on this occasion?
You know, we say it, many times that these matches, any matches in 3PW can end up being a match of the year contender in any promotion. I mean, you have Sabu and Jerry Lynn. I mean, this is just going to be great.
Both guys have each other well scouted. Elbow drop failures for both of them, really. Neither guy connecting.
We can hope the younger stars, the CJ O'Doyles, the Rob Eckos, the Damian Adams are watching these two, you know, just people at the prime of their games here.
Side headlock applied by Jerry Lynn. These fans giving props to the past with this ECW chant, but this is 3PW, this is Propane Pro, bringing you the best, and it looks like Sabu came down hard, came down the wrong way on that right leg. I think he may have hurt his knee now. This could put an early end to this one. Jerry Lynn going right for it. He really doesn't care. And Sabu
favoring that leg.
Is he favoring it? Was he playing possum? I'm not really sure. These guys both so crafty. Both of them know the ins and outs of the mental aspect of the sport of professional wrestling.
Even if he did hurt his leg, Sabu just loves pain. This guy is insane. Modified camel clutch there.
Sabu grounding Jerry Lynn early. Jerry Lynn in the earlier stages of his career relying much more on the high-flying aspect of his game, rounding out his offense as he developed as a wrestler, and he's now competent in just about all areas of offense. Springboard leg drop to the back of the head gets a 2 from Sabu.
Wouldn't you say his time in Philly helped him round out his game, help him become more of a complete wrestler?
Absolutely. And not only that, but it sure as hell toughened him up, as we saw Jerry Lynn in some of the toughest, most brutal matches against the likes of Rob Van Dam, against the likes of Just Incredible, a former 3PW champion. And now Sabu up and over on the apron. Block of the right hand of his own by Sabu. And trademark Jerry Lynn coming down on the back of the head of Sabu with the leg drop. Both men all the way to the floor.
But this is where Sabu is in his element. He loves the outside more than the inside of the ring more than often than not.
This is very true. Sabu very dangerous everywhere around the ring as well as inside of it.
Jerry Lynn working him over.
These guys down on the cement now. Referee trying to break it up, trying to get these guys back in the ring. And he's managed to break things up, but Jerry Lynn right back on the attack, just stomping away on Sabu on the outside.
You hear him? Get in the ring! Get in the ring!
And there's Jerry Lynn working on that knee, and apparently there is some sort of an injury to the knee of Sabu. And Jerry Lynn, the veteran that he is, going right for that hurt appendage, dropping the elbow, and now just wrenching back.
Trying to get him so Sabu cannot reach that vertical base.
And there's Sabu with a quick blow to the facial area, breaking up that situation. And Sabu able to grab the tights and heave Jerry Lynn through the ropes to the floor. Sabu is going to fly over the top rope, right down on Jerry Lynn. And remember, Sabu relies heavily on that high-risk offense.
Yeah, but he won't be able to rely on it too much with sort of a bad wheel there.
Absolutely, and a reversal by Lynn. Sabu hurled all the way to the 4th row.
I guess a first row ticket's a high-risk maneuver. Now they're in the crowd.
And Jerry Lynn hurling himself right after him.
They're in the crowd fighting all over the place.
Make no mistake about it, in a high-pressure, high-profile situation like this, Jerry Lynn will put his body on the line as much as he ever did in his first days in this business.
Looks like he's going for a suplex on his feet.
Oh, and Sabu just draping Jerry Lynn's chest and neck right over the steel. Whoa!
Jerry Lynn's face. Here comes the table.
The furniture is coming to play. Uh-oh.
Oh no, this can't be good. Sabu to the top.
And these fans, to a man and to a woman, know what's coming, but Jerry Lynn did too.
That's the disadvantage of being a crowd favorite. They're going to call every move you're going to do before you do it.
And that was Sabu's other leg that was draped over that turnbuckle, so now he might have a problem with both knees. Wow! Just dropping him down with the DDT. Sabu, he just managed to break that one up. If that was center ring, that could have been the end. And we knew this would be intense, but we didn't know it would get so high impact so fast. Snapmare by Jerry Lynn. And rolling neck. Whoa, and a drop kick to the face before I could even call the last move. And a 2.5 count.
Both men are just so quick.
Either that or I'm just so slow. I haven't decided yet.
Don't tempt me on that one, Jerry.
Sabu on the attack now.
Oh no. Setting up the chair. Could this be the double springboard?
He's up and Jerry Lynn launching himself off the second turnbuckle and meeting him halfway. And it wasn't the way that Sabu wanted to have a meeting.
Almost a 3 count there.
And there's the Jerry and Sabu chant starting up simultaneously. What an amazing atmosphere for this match, Mike. This crowd is absolutely split.
And you also heard some Jerry Lynn chants in there too. I mean, I know you get fooled. You probably think it's for you sometimes.
Well, sometimes I do. When I watch the tapes back, you know, I close my eyes and... Anyway.
We don't need to go any further with that, Jerry. Sabu setting up the table.
Jerry Lynn in a heap on the apron. And meanwhile, Sabu with some evil intentions. DDT from Sabu, quick pin attempt.
So we got tables and chairs in the ring.
And again, Jerry Lynn being placed on that table.
This can't be good.
And
Sabu. Jerry Lynn's up.
Again, Jerry Lynn feeling himself in trouble and recovering. Oh! And hurling Sabu all the way across the table, almost to the other side of the ring. Sabu is lucky that he didn't land on any furniture.
Well, not yet, at least.
And now Jerry Lynn setting up the table. He must have something in mind here. Looks like he's setting it up vertically in the corner.
Here we go.
And will the man who really started the trend of putting people through tables find himself put through a table on his own? Reversal by Sabu. Jerry Lynn just managing to avoid that boot to the midsection. He's looking for the cradle pile driver. Sabu counters. Slingshot position. Oh!
Didn't get all of it.
Jerry Lynn blocking himself, but he couldn't block that. Side heel kick, springboard for the second rope.
These men have brought their A games here tonight.
And that could do it. And no, Jerry Lynn gets up.
Definitely two men that bring out the best in each other.
Absolutely. These people came here, at least partially, to see this match, to see these two greats in this business go one-on-one, head-to-head in the place that made them both famous, and a drop toe hold by Jerry Lynn may spell the end of Sabu as his head met the chair, but no.
They well scouted each other. I mean, this can go any way right now.
And what is Jerry Lynn going to come up with next?
Sabu going for...
Oh, he's got him up. It's a version of the Kryptonite Crunch. That's a 2. No.
Wasn't that an Emerald Fusion?
Yes. Isn't that what I said?
I've been watching my Japan tapes. Setting up the table here again in the ring.
Big right hand from Jerry Lynn. And now Sabu being placed on that table. What's for dinner, Ma? Sabu. That's my impression of the worst Thanksgiving ever. Jerry Lynn again on the second rope, but Sabu now there to meet him.
Sabu now readjusting the table.
These guys realize that. Whoa! And Jerry Lynn meeting the table. The table didn't break. The table had no give.
Sabu setting him up again.
All that impact absorbed in the back of Jerry Lynn. He's a sitting duck. Leg drop through the table from the top, and that's it.
It's as if Sabu had planned that all along.
11 minutes, 21 seconds. You're winning the match, Sabu!
My trusted people, as your beloved commissioner, I'm here with my personal sidekick, Jack Victory. Some people say I'm a little demented, perhaps schizophrenic, but I come to you as 3PW Raven, as slightly more demented than usual. Whatever. Anyway, thought about this. Well, you know what? Introduce more people. I'll discuss what I have to discuss momentarily.
Oh, Raven had an announcement to make, but changed his mind. And the familiar strains of Metallica. Oh, wait.
There's no entrance music playing, especially for stupid idiot faces.
What an ass.
I can't believe this guy. But you got to deal with him. He is the commissioner.
The rivalry between these two men transcends a ring.
Take care of that. No cigarette smoking in my ring.
What is this, an airport? But he's... whatever. It pays to kiss up to the boss. I bet if you pull up that kilt, you'll find Jack Victory's lip marks.
There's no beer drinking in my ring, Jack. Give it here.
Jack.
There'll be no beer drinking in my ring.
Victory.
No cigarette smoking and no stupid Metallica music. Attaboy, Jack. Finish that off so he doesn't drink it. I can't eat anymore. Introduce the next guy.
Raven taking away everything that makes the Sandman, well, the Sandman. Zandig.
I can't believe this.
Water's illegal now?
Water spraying, I believe. Oh, man.
Very good, Jack. Very good.
Raven has a history of partnering up with buffoons. Apparently he's continuing the tradition.
Get rid of that. All right, I've been thinking about this. Supposed to be me and the Messiah as tag team partners. I've never met this Messiah guy. I've discussed it with Jack. I don't like the Messiah guy. I don't like tagging with people I've never met. So what I've done is I told the Messiah to stay home.
What?
What? He's going to fight both of them?
Because you're all loyal 3PW fans like that stupid CZW crap, right?
Jack Victory covering Raven. Is there anything he won't do for Raven?
I don't like you. I don't trust you. But I know you. So I figure I'll take you as a partner.
What?
Oh, I'm the commissioner. You'll be my partner, fat boy.
I believe he can do that.
You, Mr. Zandig, I'll tell you what, you can go back there and pick one of those half-wit, knuckle
the Sandman. This is more mind games from the commissioner. And John Zandig now is in the position of finding himself a new partner.
You want me to go in the back and find some jobber? You want me to go find somebody that's tired from wrestling? You want to make all kinds of stipulations? The Sandman can't have a beer if he wants to? Sandman can't smoke? Well, you know what? Maybe I will find somebody in the back. But I'm going to make a little stipulation right now. If me and my partner kick both of you old has-beens ass, at the end of this match, I make the fucking stipulation. That's totally fine. You find some jobber. You could possibly beat me and him. You can make whatever stipulation you want.
What a negotiation.
We got some CCW fans out there. What do you say? The Wivebeater Zandig.
The Wivebeater, Combat Zone Wrestling Zone. Wivebeater
Getting beat down. John Zandig.
This match is just started.
Wivebeater beating on Raven and the Sandman.
What a melee! What a situation we have here. And the Wivebeater and John Zandig, CCW represent.
Team CCW clearing the ring of Team 3PW here.
And as you can tell, we've got CCW fans here. We've got 3PW fans here. We've got Philadelphia wrestling fans in the house. And no matter how you slice it, this is going to be a hardcore war for the ages, but it's certainly not the one that we thought we were going to see.
We're expecting the Messiah here. What's Raven do?
Get up, you moron! And pay attention to me when I'm talking. This is Ted. What do you got in the ring? Ready to do your job, you fat idiot.
Well, Raven may be back on the wagon, but he's still drunk with power, obviously.
When we get done kicking both your asses, remember, I make the rules. CC fucking W style.
Hey, anything's better than Raven's rules right now.
John Zandig proclaiming it's going to be CZW rules, which basically means that, well, there are no rules.
What rules?
Yeah, CCW crappy zithead wrestling.
Wow.
Yeah, that would have been funny in the 5th grade.
Raven taking a bow.
Apparently we have a lot of 5th graders here tonight. Collar and elbow, the Wivebeater and Sandman. No matter how you slice it, this is still history. We still have the 3PW champion and the CZW champion for the first time ever on opposite sides of this match.
Oh, Sandman, we got an asshole standing in this shop. Hey, boss of the Sandman. And RJ.
I don't think he's taking our job now.
The Sandman keeping it very basic at this point. Raven voicing his dissatisfaction over the microphone. Oh boy.
What are you doing? Hey, Vinny, you do it. That's what he's doing. What are you doing?
Sandman wrestling. I'm in shock myself.
Well, the Sandman is doing exactly what Raven does not want him to do. You gotta believe the Sandman is less than thrilled with being partnered up with his mortal enemy. And don't think that Raven wants them to be buddies. He's once again trying to get inside the head of the Sandman, but right now they have to work as a unit. Sandman fighting off Team CZW on the outside. Here comes Raven to help out.
Oh, this is fun. Now we have chaos.
And this is what CZW rules are really all about. This is what extreme wrestling that both CZW and 3PW bring to you are all about. It's about insanity. It's about no rules. It's about four guys taking it to each other.
There's Raven going.
And oh man.
There's Raven coming up here. Oh God, they're coming up here.
And they're up on the stage.
I can't believe
we're trying like hell to get out of the way. I don't want to be anywhere near this.
Last thing one of us wants to do is get in their way. Can't have this. Fighting right in front of us.
And there's Raven from behind. Wivebeater fighting off both men.
Wivebeater with the suplex.
Suplex on the hard stage. That's a very thin carpeting covering hard wood.
I can't believe this. Oh God. Oh no.
And Wivebeater setting up a table. Wivebeater known for his death-defying, putting his body and his life on the line type moves.
Oh no. Setting him up on the table.
Wivebeater's the kind of guy who put himself through as much punishment as he could take just to hurt his opponent. Here, the 3PW champion is right in front of us. Wivebeater close behind.
I can't believe what's going on here.
And Wivebeater with
Hard
a big
shot.
forearm to the back of Raven. And here comes Sandman.
I can't believe that.
He doesn't like the fact that he's got to come for the aid of Raven, but he's doing it for the good of the match. And what do we have? You gotta be kidding me!
Oh! Raven and the Sandman!
R.I.P. Wivebeater!
Destroyed the Wivebeater! I can't believe this! This is what 3PW is! Raven just sitting down there.
Talk about propane.
And Zandig going after victory over there!
Zandig is busted open. This is absolutely, Wivebeater is in a heap over that
I can't believe what's going on here.
table that he just plummeted through. He wasn't just dropped through a table, Mike. He was hurled from upwards of 20 feet. And Zandig's head meeting the wood. That wooden platform did that once belong to a table? Who knows at this point?
Raven getting Sandman to hold on to that piece of wood. Zandig busted wide open here.
And now some problems with Raven and Sandman. It's amazing they've been able to work this well together thus far.
This has gone completely out of hand. This is just a war now. Oh, another piece of wood. Raven jaw-jacking with the Sandman, calling him a moron.
We have a 2-on-1 situation now, Mike, and this is a very dangerous scenario for John Zandig, the CZW champion.
This is insane.
Wivebeater is out of the game. He is absolutely taken out. More words exchanged between Raven and the Sandman.
Raven setting up the chair, telling him he's going to go for the drop toe hold.
Sandman with the setup. And Raven with the completion. John Zandig's head meeting the steel.
Vintage Raven maneuver.
And Sandman says, no, don't cheer him. He doesn't like the fact that he's helping the Ravens' cause one bit.
I believe Raven's cause here is 3PW's respect. You got to be rooting for 3PW.
But at the same time, he has to deal with the devil in order to do it. This is the man who stole his family, Mike.
And his beer and cigarettes, which I don't know is more important than Sandman.
And Zandig out of nowhere, big spine buster, only a 2 count. He almost got the win over Sandman with Raven taken out of the picture momentarily. And here comes Raven.
Wivebeater has to make it back to the ring here to help out Zandig.
And what carnage we've seen.
just mocking Zandig, but there's still no sign of the Wivebeater.
He's not only mocking CZW, he's mocking all these CZW fans. Combat Zone fans know that nobody's heart beats stronger, more powerfully than John Zandig. Oh, he wants to be friends now?
Now Sandman just standing there waiting for the... Won't tag Raven. Yakuza kick to the head. Oh my God. And where's the Wivebeater? I believe he's slowly gonna make his way back sooner or later.
He's trying, but you gotta believe he's in no condition to actually wrestle here. He's in no condition to fight.
Raven working over Zandig. Big suplex.
And no, Zandig fighting for pride, not only his own pride, but the pride of the promotion that he cares for so much. The promotion that he presides over, the promotion, the wrestling company he's the champion of, and Raven now trying to take the wind, the very life out of John Zandig, trying to take the very life out of Combat Zone Wrestling in this interpromotional challenge match.
The Wivebeater's back to his feet. Just wrenching the Cobra Clutch in. No, he's not out.
He will not quit. He will not say uncle. He will not die. But can Raven choke him out? Can Raven make him pass out?
Zandig fighting up. Fighting.
He's got Raven into the corner. He broke the hold. And here's Sandman. Sandman with good tag team wrestling now. Double clothesline, Zandig able to avoid it. And a big clothesline for both men from John Zandig.
Wivebeater's up. Can he make the tag to the Wivebeater?
The Wivebeater is on his feet, Mike.
I can't believe this. He has to make the tag. His face a crimson mask.
And here comes the Wivebeater. What's he going to be able to do? Right hand for Raven. Right hand for the Sandman.
Raven.
Another for Raven.
Oh!
Wow. Look at him take down the Sandman, and Wivebeater on the move.
Oh!
Fist drop to the groin area of Raven. Big power slam on the Sandman. He's winding him up. And he lost control of that leg, only 2 count.
Almost a 3 there, actually.
Sandman out of nowhere now, front face lock. And a counter by Wivebeater, double-handed front sit-out choke slam. And again,
Raven
so close.
Pulling out the ref. Zandig bringing in another table. These CZW guys are crazy. Oh, chair! Chair by Victory!
Oh!
Wow,
So close.
So very close.
Remember, it was Jack Victory who helped Raven win that 3PW championship in the first place. This time, his efforts unsuccessful. The match continues.
Jack Victory earlier tonight actually getting chummy with CZW's, one of CZW's guys, Rockin' Rebel.
That is very true. But right now, he's firmly in control of his boss.
Or is the boss in control of him?
Well, he's in control of the bags that the boss makes him carry to and from the arena. And Sandman so close to the tag, but now it's Zandig who's relishing the moment. He wants a payback. CZW, he says, this one is for Combat Zone.
Hard shot.
Wivebeater holding that table. And I think everyone in this arena knows the intended destination for the Sandman right now. Some more punishment from Zandig. He wants to put Sandman through that table. Here we go. No, counter by Sandman. White Russian leg sweep from the Sandman, and that'll buy him some time.
Raven calling for the tag. Sandman has to make the tag. Raven comes in.
Raven and Wivebeater now, the freshmen in the ring. Raven taking on both members of CZW. Vintage clothesline by Raven, catching him off the corner. High knee lift by Raven.
Raven,
The champ,
Wivebeater.
love him or hate him, the champ is cleaning house. Big bulldog from Raven. And there's another bulldog.
Right into the table.
Raven just running all the way to that table, letting go at the last second and driving across the body of Zandig. Even flow DDT. No, what the hell?
Sandman just DDT'd Raven. That's it. This means Zandig just makes the rules.
15 minutes, 15 seconds. Your winning team, the team of the Wivebeater and Zandig.
The Sandman pulling a fast one on his own partner, his mortal enemy, the 3PW champion and commissioner. He double-crossed 3PW to get a measure of revenge on Raven.
This is unbelievable here. Sandman just drilled Raven. Now Zandig gets to make all the rules.
Hey, old man. Hey, dead old man. Looks like Zandig's making some stipulations now. We can say I'll make some CZW rules up in this motherfucker. What the stuff that right now is. Hey, Sandman. I'd like to have a cigarette.
I think I know why Sandman did it.
Are you saying he did it for a smoke?
You could have just asked me for one. Wivebeater calling for a light.
Hey, Sandman. How'd you like to have a fucking beer right now?
Wow, that's
What's a cigarette or a beer right now?
These fans will drink to that.